Aloha Local Swell Tracker, Saturday the 21st. I'm GQ dropping in for you with your update. Just wanted to do a little hindcasting look back a week ago, Saturday the 14th, and I wanted to show you the cause of our little north swell. You can barely see it, but there was a storm spinning up here near the Gulf, and we got some 3-foot waves barely over there at Laniakea last week. Clicking in the animations, you'll be able to see as we get going here another fetch. This guy is bigger and stronger and closer to the islands. This was last Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we'll be bringing this up tonight. The buoys are already showing some 13-second energy, 1-foot open ocean swell. This should translate into Sunday from a north to north-northeast angled swell. This guy right here of about, I'd say 2 to 3 plus. Let's give it. Laniakea will probably be about a foot overhead thanks to this guy. Clicking in the animation, you can see he spins off, finishes his journey as the swell will veer more northeast to us. Tons of swell coming into Luzon, Taiwan, Japan, all very, very active season, actually extremely dangerous, it seems like. And then this last one is slamming into Japan. They're seeing tons of storm surf up in the 20-foot range at the top spots. It's pretty crazy over there. Now becoming current Saturday the 21st, the models are showing the old system here. There's another one here we're not going to see much from. There's these storms off here that I was just pointing to, clicking in the animation. Tons of swell way up there in the Gulf of Alaska. This guy coming down off the western Aleutians. Let me back this up just a little bit. This guy right here will be bringing us up some small, let's give it, maybe 2 to 3 plus on Wednesday, the 2nd of October. There's a decent little fetch. If this thing was just a little bit bigger, we'd be good. A lot of storm activity happening off of Japan. It's a strange elongation of low pressure or troughing up towards Kamchatka here and in the western Aleutians. High pressure is still pretty much dominating, allowing only for a lot of north swell here as the lows are starting to form a bunch over there towards the Gulf. But these high pressures have kept us in a trade wind pattern and been blocking the jet. Now let's talk about the South Pack. This long fetch here hugging the east coast of New Zealand is what's going to be bringing us up our waves. This Monday, the open ocean swell should be about 2 feet 16 seconds and should translate into some 2 to 3 foot south-southwest swell. It's not the best, but what is good about this one, it lasts a long time. It has several pulses in it, as there are a few storms here in the region. A lot of them are moving zonal or west to east, but there's still enough fetch in them, as you can see, a ton of reinforcement over time. And that's going to be bringing us up in the fun zone from Monday all the way through next week with another reinforcement Thursday and even some more on Wednesday, 10-2. So mark your calendars. Now looking at today, current models, you see a lot of blues and nothing really happening. Any storms are hugging the Ross Ice Shelf down here, but I'll go ahead, click in these animations for you. And again, we are in the doldrums pretty much. And then this little guy right here pops on the models on Wednesday the 25th. That's the one that's going to be bringing us up on Wednesday, 10-2. As we go ahead further, you can see nothing else will be on the charts until further notice. West Oz getting a ton, of course, Indonesia, but not us. Just minor stuff. But hey, look at the date. Now let's take a look at the infamous jet stream from storm surf way up here by the Aleutians, moving west to east or zonal. A lot of storm activity in the Gulf, sending us in these small north swells, north to northeast swells that we've been seeing. Down under, nothing happening. The branches are all broken up. That's why we've been getting mediocre swell, but we'll take whatever we can get for this time of year. So again, take a look at up here. The high pressures are breaking it up. It's bouncing the jet up and above the Aleutians. And then they come down towards us on the east side of the high pressures, leading to, again, a lot more north-northeast swells now and in the future. Let's take a look at those hand-drawn surface charts. Big high pressure has been the dominant factor in our winds and weather. Low pressures off here to our west and our northwest, not affecting the weather a whole lot, although today is pretty cloudy. We do have some upper level disturbances, and the cloud cover that we do see, ranging from 60 to 90% cloud cover, is probably due to this long troughing just to our northwest. But all in all, it's pretty dry. This big low way up here in the Gulf, bringing big waves up to Alaska and the Pacific Northwest. Heading up to the higher regions, the highest on the satellites, we see the low spinning here in the upper regions. Another one over here, not affecting our weather a whole lot. We're in a fairly stable air mass, although it is, again, as I said, cloudy. There's that low that I was showing you on the handwritten charts, spinning in the surface and upper regions. Easterly to east-northeasterly flow to the clouds. Highs are 87 to 88, lows about mid-70s. And this really shows you, as we have drilled down, that the clouds are spilling over to the leeward coasts as well. But showers remain offshore, windward, and Mauka. And that's the local swell tracker. Pray for a big fat west-northwest. One of these big storms that we see off Taiwan and Japan could recurve, as they've been known to do in the past, kicking off the season, clearing out that sand pipeline. And we'll be back here next week on your local swell tracker. Mahalo.